So by far, one of the things that I'm most looking forward to when it comes to this upcoming Ninjago wave would most definitely be the returning villains. We are going to be seeing the likes of Pythor, Harumi, and possibly even Garmadon all returning in one season. However, with that being said, it is very possible that we don't actually know all of the details, and one pretty big aspect of this could very quickly switch up on us, depending on how things play out with the next big Ninjago installment, which is what we are going to be focusing on today. Now, when I just tell you straight up that Harumi, Garmadon, the Skull Sorcerer maybe, potentially Unagami at a push, and of course Pythor are all going to be returning in just one season, I think your first thought is going to be, wow, that's going to be cool, I really want to see these people back, it's going to be really interesting. Now of course you just may not want to see villains return, and that is fair enough, but for people that are really hyped to see these villains actually return, you guys are wanting to see their actual personality and themselves back. You don't just want their designs or character models back, you want them back. You want the actual Pythor to make a big comeback within the next season. Well, what if I were to tell you that there is a chance that seeing actual Pythor back may not really be happening? Let me explain. So my suggestion and theory here is that maybe the returning villains, at least some of them, are going to be returning but as puppets of sorts. Now we do know from a few big theories and just some general kind of details in the Promobricks article that these may not be the actual characters that we know. Now a big theory is that maybe these are going to be crystal recreations of the villains, and that's definitely a huge possibility right now, and that's basically what a lot of people are thinking. We basically just are assuming that these are going to be big projections of the villains. Think of Avatar Harumi, but in kind of a different circumstance. It's going to be like that. It's them, but it's not actually them, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm kind of honestly thinking that maybe this could be a puppet villain return kind of thing, you know? So they're going to be brought back using this crystal power, but maybe they are literally just going to be puppets and nothing more. So perhaps like a heartless shell of what they once were. So they're going to be retaining their designs with a slight purple colour scheme to them, but that's going to be it. Their original personality is going to be wiped, and they're going to be fully under the control of this Crystal King. And this definitely is an option. There are just some subtle hints that could maybe lead you to this answer. And just, you know, kind of assuming that these are going to be crystal reincarnation type things of these old villains, I think that this puppet crystal crazy idea thing could definitely be true. So, on to the question now, would this even work? Well, yeah, it definitely could story-wise. I could easily see them working around this and basically just having them be big puppets that are mindless zombies. They have the same powers as the old villains, maybe using some crystal magic, but that's going to be all there is to it. Other than that, they're just going to be mindless zombies of sorts. Now, yeah, that could definitely be a good thing to have story-wise. They could easily incorporate that into the story. I've got no doubt about that. But on the other hand of this, and on the other side of this entire question of would it work, well, let me tell you now, the fans and the community are not going to be happy. And myself included, to be honest, it would just be a letdown knowing that we could have all of these villains return and actually interact with each other in some way. It would just be so cool. And it's just like a Ninjago fan's big dream. So to see that being just shattered, potentially, if these are going to be puppets, it's going to be kind of a letdown in my opinion, to be honest. I really, really don't want to see them actually end up being these mindless zombie puppet things. That would just be really kind of a letdown, especially kind of considering just how epic and amazing this whole idea could be. Having them just literally be puppets and nothing more than that would be a huge, huge letdown, and would be a waste of a great concept once again. And I think this is their real chance to absolutely nail this big returning villain thing. Ever since they, you know, kind of failed at it with Day of the Departed, this is the time that they really cannot fail, and I think that having them be puppets would definitely kind of just fail us in that regard. So yeah, hopefully they will not be puppets, but yeah, it's definitely still an option, to be honest. So my overall thoughts on this, yeah, the puppet idea is definitely true. And, you know, it's possible. The whole theory is, of course, just true, and it's all possible. But would it be good? No, not really. And yeah, it definitely could work story-wise, but again, you're going to have a lot of angry fans on your hands, let me tell you that now. So yeah, not really the best idea, to be honest, but it's definitely still something that's possible, and I really wanted to let you guys know about this crazy idea that I had the other day. So yeah, with all of this being said though, guys, we have basically concluded today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and I hope I was able to present a new idea to all of you guys. If you did enjoy today's video, please do consider dropping a like on it. If you are new to the channel and are interested in seeing a lot of content very similar to this, then please also do consider subscribing to the channel with that notification bell turned on so that you never miss out on any of my future content. With all of this being said though, guys, I will see you all in my next video coming out very, very soon. Goodbye.